Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition love and general reading. This is for the element of air. So if you're a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, these messages are for you for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, June 4th through 6th, 2021. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you guys are wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. You can request a callback if you're registered at Bill Per Call. If you want to reach me by phone, you can request a callback. And if I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon. I do the Venus sign readings there, as well as additional content. And also be sure to check me out on TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as Judgment. We have the World. We have the Ten of Wands. We have Neptune, Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and Temperance. Okay, so I feel like the overall energy is maybe a need to respond. There may be a need for you to respond to someone, or maybe you are going to get some sort of response. I feel like there needs to be some sort of closure, or it almost looks like something's being completed, but then it has to be undone, or there needs to be a redo. You might end up sending stuff back that you ordered or purchased, or you might also get called in for work after you're finished. It just seems like you're going to have to repeat something or redo something as well. But for the most part, it could just be something about a response, like someone responding to you. I'm getting like the word re is sticking out to me a lot, so maybe there is something about relocating. Yeah, I feel like maybe someone's returning or relocating. There could be some sort of trip. Maybe someone is getting a round trip, so that, you know, that makes sense. It's like you go, you visit, and then you return, you come back. So something could be some sort of round trip. And it looks like you're also like tying up loose ends. Seems like there's a lot on your plate, a lot of things that you needed to fulfill or carry out. And I feel like when you have time, then that's also when you get to review something else that you didn't have time for previously. Now it also looks like spiritually, like your spirit guides are maybe needing your attention or trying to wake you up, trying to show you something. It's like look up or pay attention. So whatever you're dreaming about, try your best to pay attention to those dreams and try your best to remember those dreams. The minute you wake up, like if you wake up and you kind of feel like, oh, I remember the dream, but I don't really feel like writing it down, I feel like write it down. Something maybe doesn't seem significant offhand, but it might make sense at a later date, or it's going to be some piece of information that you need at a later date. So just try to write it down, or, you know, speak it into your voice recorder. Matter of fact, like I said, I keep getting record. So something is talking about recording a recording. I don't know if also you've recorded something and you're rewatching it. Of course, spiritually, everything you do is being recorded. I know I was taught that your eyes record what you see, your hands record what you've done, or, you know, the things that you've touched or done. Your feet record where you've been. Your ears record what you've heard. Your mouth records what it says. So I just kind of feel like something's going on where something's been recorded, now it's being replayed or shown back to you. You might have a dream about a past life experience, or you might get a glimpse into the future. Again, something seems like dreamy. Now, it's possible that you are wearing rose-tinted glasses, or maybe something's going on where you are, what do you call it, in a honeymoon phase. Like maybe you're falling in love, maybe you're spending time with someone that you really care about, and you see this person as the ideal person, the one who gives you some sort of emotional fulfillment. Especially too in your birth chart, those of you that study astrology, I would look and see where Neptune is or what it's doing, if there's any transits to it. If you're in a relationship or if there's someone that you're connected to, I would look at the synastry between the two of you, between your Neptune and maybe even Sun synastry as well. So in your birth chart, pay attention to where Neptune is, what it's doing, and the Sun. Those are the main two planets I feel like you need to look at. And then also maybe look at Sagittarius and which house is in, because that might be giving you some sort of information or clues about your weekend. Especially if you have questions about something going on in your life, it's like, okay, check where Neptune is, check where Sun is, and check the sign of Sagittarius, and that might give you some answers. Say, for instance, you are like, I don't know what career path to follow, like I'm lost. I feel like check out and see where Neptune is, because Neptune might indicate something that you fantasize about doing. It's like, okay, well, what have you fantasized about doing? Something that you think could only be a dream. And then it's like, okay, now what is your Sun doing? Like, what are you passionate about? Where's your focus? What do you identify with? And then, you know, wherever Sagittarius is sitting, let's say Sagittarius was sitting in the 6th house, maybe you're passionate about working and healing people, doing something in a hospital setting, or something that is about holistic healing. Maybe if it's in a 7th house, maybe your focus is on relationships. Maybe you want to bring people together. Maybe you want to invent an app where some sort of dating app. So anything that can give you some sort of direction about your life, you know, maybe those are clues to that. Now, also I'm getting that something could be going on with your family. You might find your dream home, especially if you're relocating. It seems like maybe you're finding your dream home. Maybe something seems like an illusion. You're like, this is too good to be true. I do feel that anything that seems dreamy, with the Ace of Pentacles coming out as well, I feel like it's going to manifest. I feel like, you know, that is where you're headed. Like you're pursuing a dream or whatever it is that you really wish you had or, you know, could experience. It's like going to come into physical form. It's going to materialize. And it looks too like you're very passionate about something because you're aiming towards a goal here. So this also could be your goal, and you've got your bow and arrow. You're like, this is what I'm aiming for. So you're pulling back and you want to, you know, hit that bullseye. So I feel like you are really focused on some sort of goal or some sort of desire and making it happen. I feel too like you have a vision, or you're going to have some sort of clarity about your situation, and it seems like you're also feeling very inspired about your situation. Now, something that's talking about around the sun, happy solar return. So this weekend definitely could be your birthday. If you're Gemini, happy birthday, because it does look like maybe you are enjoying your solar return, or you're doing things that give you some sort of emotional pleasure or fulfillment. Romantically, I feel like there's someone that you keep dreaming about. You guys are somehow connected. You guys are tapped into each other's energy. It's like you channel them, they're channeling you. And maybe you guys have your own, you know, your own language or the own way that you guys communicate with each other. And whoever this is, it does seem like there's a spiritual purpose or, you know, some sort of bond that the two of you have. It has healing qualities. The purpose, you might also understand the purpose of a connection. So I feel like one of the purposes of this connection is for healing. Like it's an energy exchange. I feel like you have something that something about your energy can heal them, and something about their energy can heal you. And it might not be something like super obvious. For instance, I'm trying to give you an example. Okay, let's just say you just started a relationship and you're like, oh, I wonder what our purpose is. Like, I wonder what it is. Like, focus on just the fact that you and this person are together. That's the purpose. Just be in a relationship, experience it for what it is, you know, be in love. And maybe there is something about unconditional love that's going to like heal each other. Or just something about your energy, period. I feel like it's one of those situations where it's activating something within you. I feel like you're feeling very creative, so they might activate your solar plexus. They inspire you, maybe they motivate you, maybe you feel like you have a sense of purpose when you're talking with this person or when you're in this person's presence. It's like all of a sudden you have a sense of purpose and you're like, oh, I know what I want to do. And sometimes things happen very subtly. It's like you're just in a regular relationship, but you're unaware of the fact that every decision made together is kind of creating some sort of future or creating some sort of it's like you're on a path. You don't realize it because, you know, you're just in it. You're just enjoying a relationship. You're not thinking about the outcome. But, you know, you don't know where it's headed. You know, at the end of the day, maybe the relationship is headed to a place where the two of you are some sort of spiritual healers as a couple. You know, maybe you guys decide to open some sort of business together, or maybe you don't stay together. Maybe you go your separate ways, but because of that relationship, now you're able to help or heal other people. So, you know, I just kind of feel like something about this relationship is leading you towards your purpose if you're in a relationship. If not, it doesn't matter. It seems like whatever is happening is giving you purpose, is giving you life. Yeah. Now, I also feel that if you did feel imbalanced, or if you weren't feeling well, I feel like you're going to feel much better by the weekend. I feel like you're going to feel like yourself emotionally or spiritually, like maybe something's been out of whack. Maybe you've been under a lot of pressure. And I feel like you're going to get some ease. So the universe also may send someone into your life that's going to help or assist you. Or someone's coming into your life that's like a spiritual guide. Something also could be going on with a Pisces that you know. Could be a family member especially. I feel too like something's getting ready to be granted, like a wish, especially if you've been praying for a family, or if you've been wanting to see your family, if you want a relationship. It just looks like your wish is going to be granted or fulfilled. So I feel like this is telling you to pursue a dream, something that you feel like is, you know, unattainable. Is saying, yes, it is. Just take some sort of risk. And it's possible too that some sort of opportunity must be getting handed to you. like someone's reaching out to you. Maybe you get a phone call or someone is offering you something and it seems like a dream offer. And you're like, are you serious? And I feel like this could be your dream job, dream anything. I feel like you should take that opportunity. It does indicate that you may have anxiety about it or you start to feel overwhelmed. But this is something that's for you. It does look like there's a connection that needs to be healed, or yeah. I don't know if there was a separation or if you hurt someone's feelings, but it's an opportunity to fix things. I feel too like someone is creatively expressing that they're sorry, or doing it in a way that's very romantic or just very nurturing. Someone is making you feel really good, or they're really kind of tapped into your love language. Even if this isn't romantic, like someone is expressing something to you that's like your love language. You're like, oh my God, this speaks to my heart. This is this really speaks to me. I felt that. So I feel like someone is really being expressive to you in regards to how they feel. So this also could be that someone is falling in love and taking some sort of risk and wants to put the past behind them if there has been some sort of fighting. But overall, I feel like, you know, it doesn't matter what this is. It's saying that this is like a dream opportunity for you. If you're shopping for a new home, definitely could find your dream home. It's kind of like the same energy, but just in reverse. Yeah. There is going to be some sort of action towards what you want, or someone might be pursuing you, and maybe this is someone of your dreams, or that when you look into their eyes, you're like, oh my God, you have bedroom eyes, or it's like an instant attraction. I feel like I keep getting the energy of being drunk in love. I've been getting that for a few readings about just being drunk and drowning in love and just being like, oh my God, I'm so in love. I don't know what to do with myself. Have you ever, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this. I have. Like when you feel like you love someone so much, you literally feel sick, nauseated. I've had that happen maybe like twice in my life, but it's like such an intense feeling that you don't really know what to do with the feelings. It's like, what do I do with these feelings? And it's like they build up, and it's just like, it's too much. It's sickening. And I know it sounds bad, but it's, you know, it's a real thing. Speaking of sickness, I feel like somebody is a hypochondriac. Something might be in your imagination. Something may not be as bad as it appears to be, or let's say you got like a little spot on your skin. You're like, oh my God, I'm dying. It's probably cancer. You know, I just really feel like something is in your imagination, or if you feel like, it's more so dealing with a feeling, though. Like if you do feel nauseated, I feel like that's in your head. Maybe you're like, I think I ate something bad. It's like, that might be in your head. Or something's going on too where maybe you're dizzy. I feel like something's dealing with your mind and feeling kind of loopy or nauseated. Again, something is talking about headed towards some sort of wish fulfillment, though. I feel like you're going to have what you want. Maybe you're going to see some sort of sign or clue. If nothing like really happens, then it's more so like talking about something that you dreamed about is on its way, it's happening. You also might witness something very unusual this weekend. especially something in the sky. Looks like people are looking up. Almost looks like something's being revealed to you by the spiritual realm. Something's being revealed to you intentionally, like they wanted you to see this. They wanted you to have confirmation or proof of somebody's existence. Let's just say, for instance, you are into Greek mythology, or you believe in stuff like Poseidon. Let's say, take Poseidon since Neptune is out. I think that's who's associated with Poseidon. Okay, so let's just say you're like, no, Poseidon was a real person, or Poseidon is a real god, you know, whatever the case. I feel like you're going to have confirmation of that. It's like, see, Poseidon wanted you to see. Look up in the sky. You know, Poseidon always puts a rainbow in the sky. You know, just whatever. I just kind of feel like you're going to see something very mystical in the sky, and that's going to be some sort of confirmation for you. You might have dreams about solar flares. Okay, I believe I'm hearing the name Scott. And also Pete or Peter. So I'm also seeing something like status. Someone in your life maybe has status. They might be a politician. They might be famous in some way, shape, or form. Actor, singer, rapper. Maybe you also have some sort of connection with this person. Yeah, I feel like any of you that have questioned whether or not there was any type of unusual connection between you and a celebrity or someone with status, someone that's just very well known or popular. It could be someone popular at the job or popular at work. If you were wondering if you and this person had a connection, I feel like yes, and it's going to be confirmed. But especially if they're a star. Look, see, I got the star coming out. So especially if they are like a literal star. And you're like, I don't know what it is with this person. Doesn't mean that you're going to be in a relationship. Just saying, like if you ever wondered, like maybe you went to, maybe you were on someone's, what do you call it, live, and you were interacting with them. I mean, you know, everybody's interacting with them, but they respond to your question or your statement. Like I feel like something like that could happen to you. And it's almost like the stars were aligned at the right time. They kind of like saw your message, like you see 1111s or something. It's just like spirit is like, look, look at that message, and they respond. So yeah, I feel like something's going to confirm some sort of connection to someone. And you also may have been, maybe you already felt this, but you didn't believe it. So I'm also feeling like there's something that you've been manifesting. You've been doing some sort of attraction. It could be a love spell, not love spells, but you know, just well, yeah, but not necessarily directed at anyone. Like you're doing more like an attraction spell. I feel like you're attracting either a person or you're attracting wealth, whatever you're trying to manifest. I feel like it's working. You might manifest a dream job. I just kind of feel like it's whatever you wanted or wished for. Maybe you wanted popularity or fame. It seems like you get your wish. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. I also see this as indirect communication. Two people that have their own unspoken language. Feel like you're having some sort of conversation with someone back and forth. They leave something out for you, you leave something out for them. It's very telepathic, basically. If you're also like in a physical relationship with somebody, I still feel like you guys are finding creative ways to communicate with each other, or something about the way you communicate with each other, or you're always communicating about spiritual things and metaphysical things like that. You guys are into that. You're into, interdimensional beings and the cosmos, and just, you're both into that. So it seems like the conversation just flows really easily. It's something that's not forced. Now, I feel too like something about being serenaded. So I feel like someone could possibly be serenaded this weekend. Meaning, basically, someone sends you a song letting you know how they feel about you, and it speaks to you on so many levels. The lyrics that that are in a song. I also feel that maybe someone could tag you in a song. I just kind of get like some sort of romantic expression, or an expression of some sort of love that transcends this earthly realm. So I feel like you guys are going to experience that. It can even go like sexual, like you might be experiencing some sort of metaphysical sexual experience for the first time, something that feels very real, very natural, and you're like, oh my God, I know I had to be someplace that felt so real. Feels so real, and I don't wanna let go. That's an old song. My 80s and 70s heads probably know about that. Feels so real, and I don't wanna let go. Yeah, so let's go ahead and pull some energy cards for you guys. Oh my God. Cupid is striking his arrow. Ooh, yeah, it's like bing. So definitely could be some love situations going on for you all. All right, additional messages for air: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Something else was trying to come to me. Okay, so I feel like maybe someone is showing off their magic tricks, or something. Like someone is very good at doing some sort of sorcery or magic, and I feel like they're going to show off. So let's say, for instance, you're watching TV and all of a sudden your TV switches off and comes back on. I really feel like somebody did that with their mind, or they know something. They did something. It's like, let me show this person what I can do. Look, action trying to pop out. See, somebody's showing off already. So, yeah, I feel like something's going to be active, like your love life and or spiritual situation may be very active this weekend. Something's being activated. Okay, now we have envy coming out. Goddess of the moon. Indecision. Overall energy, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So it does look like, again, something's being activated spiritually. Maybe you are having some sort of like you're seeing something with your third eye, or your senses or intuition are going to be heightened. Something is trying to get your attention. or something's trying to get you to look. It's like, look. So I kind of feel like spiritually something's trying to get your attention. You also are needing to trust your intuition. Now, I feel too like your enemies or haters are going to be exposed, or maybe something's going to be confirmed. It just looks like your third eye is like, see that over there, or see what they just did, or, you know, I just kind of feel like it's being revealed to you who they are. I'm also getting that someone is maybe a little envious of you. They're looking over at what you have instead of focusing on what they have. And if this is you, put yourself in check and say, oh, let me stay on my lane. Let me be grateful for what I have. And matter of fact, thinking about how temperance was out. If you are starting to feel impatient, like waiting for your time, just be okay with that. You know, everyone has their own time to shine. And I feel like, you know, somebody's looking at somebody else shining. They're like, why are they shining over there? Why is their life so bright? Like, what is going on? So it's like either you are doing this or someone might be doing that to you. But I feel like it's more so like Spirit is trying to tell you about somebody that is not the happiest for you. Somebody also could be envious of any type of gifts that you have. So just be cautious of that. Especially those of you that are in the metaphysical community. Because it looks like there's a lot of spiritual happenings going around. Now, something's being shown to you too, where you end up feeling like you need to make a decision, or maybe you feel torn or conflicted, or feel like you need to choose a side. You're like, I don't know what to do. And it's like I feel like the confusion really goes back to not really trusting what your first mind said. Like, what did your initial gut say, do? And then the more you ignore that, the more confused you become. Just looks like you got some sort of opportunity that you're confused about. And then here, so this could be you, air, you definitely analyzing and needing clarity, or maybe you're choosing to move forward with an air sign, if you're dealing with air, or, you know, with you being air, then maybe someone is viewing you as deciding to move towards you. I don't know if someone's torn between you and another person. Interesting. There is some sort of deceit here. Be careful. Just be careful of the company that you keep, because I feel like someone is not truly in your corner, and maybe someone's just trying to find out information to use against you, or maybe someone wants to steal your ideas. I do feel like someone could be naturally gifted while the other person is more so like copying, or like a quick study, and they have to study to be like you, whereas your abilities are natural. So, and it doesn't just have to be with, you know, spiritual things. It could be for anything. Like, you're naturally gifted at your job, whatever that is. It's like, how are they able to figure things out like that? How are they able to do this? And then this person, you know, they're kind of, I want to say, in a sense, maybe like imitation is flattery, but then again, not so much. You know, it's just like, I don't know how I feel about that. So someone might be watching you and trying to copy your style or be like you, or I don't know. I feel like just be careful of the company that you keep, because your intuition is trying to direct you or guide you or show you who these people are or who this person is. So yeah, let's go ahead and end it there. But hopefully, you know, something has resonated. Feel free to leave your feedback Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.